recording. Let's start. I'm gonna start a backtesting session on that forex replay. Let's do $100,000 balance pairs. What pairs do you guys want? You guys want, Nasdaq and ES, or you guys want something else? Is it
Yeah.
me or I don't hear anybody? Can you guys hear me, by the way? Because Nazmi, I saw you talking, but I did not hear you. Yes, now I can hear you, bro. I'm good, man. How you doing? Yeah, let's do that. What day do you want, bro? Or anyone else? Any suggestions? 2023, June 2022. Okay, June 2022. Well, hold on, what's going on? Yes. Monday. Let's start with the Monday. 2022, June. Oh, not June, July. Let's do this. All right. Strategy. Let's do market maker model using any PD array. Name. Or MQ backtest. Smooth candles enabled. Let's take a look. Damn, I haven't done these for a while. I'm unmuting everyone, so if you guys want to like engage or whatever, feel free to do so. Like I said, you can unmute yourselves, and if you want to talk, you can talk. Yeah, I'm recording this, brother. I am recording this. All right. Go to custom settings. Asia times 7, London 2, New York 9, silver bullet times 3, 10, 4, 14. All right, good. Looks good. All right. Cool. I'm gonna go to the next session, which is London. Now I'm gonna go to hold on, 1 second. I'm confused. Okay, I want to go to New York session because that's gonna be my main. Hold on. What's happening here? Session 2, 9. That looks correct. Oh, that's where I fucked up. All right. This is 9. Okay, New York session. Cool. Sorry, what I usually do, but start doing back this night, I usually look at the daily first to see where we are at, and to try to get a hold of, the higher time frame um, bias, directional bias, and then I work myself down into lower time frames. I go through, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute, and 1 minute for entries and executions, and I usually try to find market maker setup on any time frames. All right, let's see what's going on here. I'm on a daily right now. Seems like completed a daily sell model and then keep expanding lower. Another daily sell model was completed. Now we are trading below that level. So here is the original consolidation low on the daily. We're trading below it right now on Nasdaq, on ES as well. Let's do it that way. Then what I see here is there's a liquidity sweep at the lows, right, there's no SMT divergence. So because of that, I'm looking at this pump, this rally as a manipulation, as a fake out essentially, right? Because the order flow is in a downtrend, right? Bearish order flow. So what I could expect from price to do is rate the short-term sell sides first, right? On either ES or Nasdaq. And if this wants to rally or create a buy model, maybe like from a buy model from this consolidation rally, the highs here or these highs here, it needs to create an SMT divergence first. So what I would expect is either ES or Nasdaq running the low, then rally. So one or the other has to fail for me to look for buys, right? And also there is an order block as well as a breaker block here on the Nasdaq, which was reacted in the first place. So here, 3 up close candles is my order block on the daily level. So I'm going to annotate that. By the way, you guys, like when I execute, how much risk do you guys want to put on? You guys want, 1%, 0.5 or more, or do you guys want pyramids as well? So let me know, so I'll follow that. Now this is my main narrative right now, and the reason, also another reason I'm looking for the sell side right now is because the fair value gap CE on the daily level has failed, right? It might bounce one more time to CE or something, but overall, I want to see price moving away from that level, right? So let's go down to 4-hour chart. I'm doing my analysis before New York open. So on the 4-hour, this looks cleaner because there's an SMT divergence at the high. There's a clean price action. Here on the ES, bearish SMT divergence, right? So that means we have H4 minus SMT. We have a sell model on the 4-hour chart, which is also the short-term sell side on the daily level, right? Smooth edges all the way down to sell side. This consolidation is my original consolidation. I'll annotate it as OC. So primarily, this is what I'm going to be looking for. So I'm going to go down lower time frames, work my way down to 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute, and try to find setups, short setups rather, targeting the original consolidation sell side. And until it takes that level, I'm not going to be looking for longs. Simple as that. So I'm going to annotate ES as well, so I'll know if it creates an SMT divergence at the lows or not. All right, so here we have the range of smart money reversal, and it's respecting the mid level. There's no mid level here. I'll do this. Here's the mid level, respecting right now. Then there's an order block here. I'm not going to annotate that right now though. Let's go take a look at the hourly chart. It seems like this is going to form the first stage on the 4-hourly chart. So the first stage should really deliver at least this low, and then maybe start stalling after that. So I would say internal range liquidity. That's also the equilibrium of the range, right? So if I take a look at the range, oh my god, where are my settings, man? Hold on, guys. My settings are off for some reason. Let me do this. Okay. All right, cool. Settings are off for some reason. Okay. And the levels line, I want this to be... Okay, this is actually... Okay, that's fine. Let me save this as a PA, PD. Oh. In the meantime, did you guys trade the afternoon session or just let it go? I personally let it go. I didn't even look at it, honestly. I saw the hourly time frame, literally like chopping barcoding. I just let it go. So there's the hourly order block with an SMT divergence, I guess. Oh no, there's not SMT divergence, my bad. Let's take a look at the 15 minute. 15 minute, I think there's 15 minute right there. I don't see a displacement as of now. But the down close candle here is an order block essentially and failed, which means it is a bearish breaker right now. So I can technically use that as my point of interest. Now my job essentially is, because it's going to be New York Open, is to find a Judas swing, Judas rally, and I'll look for shorts after that. So here, there's the fair value gap there, order block here. It's going lower right now. Let's run this. Let's see what's going on. Right now it's 9 o'clock, so I'll move to 9:30, right about here. Okay, now let's take a look at potential Judas swings, because I believe this is gonna send a Judas first. Alright, you know what? Let's go down to 1. My main focus will be silver bullet, so 10 o'clock executions. But if I get it before 10 o'clock, I'll execute it. It's not going to be like my actual executions, because I want to journal that, right? I want to see how 9:30 opens. Oh, this is way too fast. So it's swept the lows. There's an S&T divergence at the lows right now, which is causing a pullback, right? There's the highs here, which could be a turtle soup above it. Let's see. I'm waiting for a structural shift to go short. There's the 5-minute fair value gap being respected right now. Can I turn on the... Never mind. I'm trying to find a midline. Right now it's 9:42, which made a rally here. Quite interesting. Let me go on the 15. There's a 15-minute fair SMT at the moment, so that could be a turtle soup. Let me go down to 1. This one, and then there's this fair value gap here on the 15-minute. Could be the potential turtle soup. And then we have the short term sell side. That could be a great take profit. So it reacted from that fair value gap CE, took the buy side, SMT divergence, broke lower. Now there's a BPR. There's a BPR right there, and it's 9:56 at the moment. Let's see. If it gives one more fair value gap, I'm looking forward to. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put my entry here. This is almost 10 o'clock, and my stop loss will be above this high here at the BPR. This is a large stop loss though, but for the sake of this back testing session, I'm gonna be okay with that. So internal range liquidity here, that's my first target, because I'm expecting a first stage distribution to that level, and my take profit would be obviously here. I'll be closing 50% off at that level, short-term sell side. So let me go on the 1 minute on ES. Cool. So here's the fair value gap that I'm shorting. Also, if you guys notice something or have a comment, feel free to do so. You guys can unmute yourselves. It's not like the stage. So I'm going short here. 1% pyramid. Okay, let's do that. Count size. This. Oh, I forgot how to place order. Current balance 1%. Sell side market fill. Save. I think I'm doing it wrong. Right. Okay. Cool. So that's my position. I'm gonna take profit here. Can I put a limit order here? No, never mind. All right. Let's see. I remember Forex Replay had a journal within itself, or like somewhere to note the trades. I don't see it right now though. But anyways, so the idea of the short is essentially, hold on, where's the fair value gap on the 15-minute is being respected, right? And it reacted fastly. There's a BPR, which could be the reversal, right? And the whole move from 9:30 to 10 o'clock or 9:50, I consider that as a Judas because on the 4 hourly chart, I'm looking at a distribution to the lower end, right? I'm looking for a first stage redistribution, first stage distribution rather. Let's run it. So it violated the order block here. Got stopped out over there. I'm going to journal that here. This order block shouldn't have violated. But here's the thing though, it is still, so Wick did the damage, but the bodies are still respecting the CE of the BPR, right? So the CE of the Jesus. Never mind. The CE of the BPR. So I can look for reshort with 0.5%. So I'm gonna journal this real quick. I forgot how to do it though. If you guys know how to do it within Forex Replay, do let me know, please. Journal. To add your first entry, place an order on the chart and your entry. Oh, okay, so I need to place an order first. Okay. Normally what I would do is, right now I can't do it for some reason, but normally what I would do is I would journal this and I would say order block failed, stopped out, but prices respecting BPR CE is what I would note here. And I would also note my the duration of my, hey buddy, the duration of my trade here, which is 6 minutes. So I'll look for a short here. Stop loss will be right about here. What's that noise? Do you hear that or is it me? Oh, okay, I'm muting him because my ear is. Yo, Fabio, since you're here, do you know how to journal this? Like here? Yeah, it doesn't allow me though. It says journal is empty. Here? Oh, save and journal. Got you, got you. So, oh, okay, okay, cool. So, hold on. Let me adjust this real quick. 20 point stop loss here. Actually, not even 20 points. About here, like 20 point stop loss. Sell market. Yeah. Hold on. Damn, I forgot Forex replay. But anyways, so let's see. Hold on. Let me take a look at 1 minute on ES as well one more time. Jesus. Okay. 0.5% this time because the first trade was a loss. So I'm gonna put this. What is this? Edit screenshot? Oh, okay. That's perfect. Then I type down here, right? Okay. Checklists. So here's what I do. Notes, right? First note. Entry time 10:06 a.m. fair value gap, or let's do it this way. Silver bullet fair value gap. This is what I am gonna take first. Stop loss was 20 points. Take partial is, hold on, let me just calculate that real quick. 100, more than 100 actually. TP1. 120 points, more or less. Uh, if that is the second or third 50-minute on that pullback. Okay, I'll take a look at it. So let me just save this real quick. So on the 15-minute you said. What do you want me to check on the 15? TJ? And I'm gonna run it, you let me know in the meantime. Fabio, what do you think about this short, buddy? So you were not here in the first place, but here's what I did before you came. The 4-hourly market maker sell model from the daily order block is forming right now. That's why I was primarily looking for shorts. Then I worked myself down into 15-minute, 9:30 open, Judas, turtle soup, 15-minute order block. There's SMT divergence at the highs. I mean, the model is there. The model is there. It's a matter of like executing timely manner right now. Let's run it. The SMT is at the highs on the 15-minute. Hold on though. What's this line? Okay, this is my TP. Can I add a limit order or something here? Or no? Never mind. Pyramid is my vote. Okay, I'll pyramid this position if it allows me to do so. So you guys can actually see how I pyramid myself, my positions. Hold on. One second. Why did it get filled? Was it not limit order though? Ah shit. My mistake. It was supposed to be a limit order here. Anyways, yeah. I mean, anyways, the risk was still 0.5%, so it should be good. But this fair value gap is supposed to be the entry. I made a mistake there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the new journal. How do I open it? Edit. Okay. So the entry time is 10:16. So I'm gonna note that 10:16 a.m. in the form of silver bullet fair value gap. Let's save this and let's run it. So that got stopped. Let's see what happened here. Let's reassess. So hold on. It tried to break down, consolidated there. There's an SMT divergence at the lows here, which sent it higher, but it should have still kept it lower below the fair value gap there. Interesting. So there's a thick price action. Let me go on the 5. Don't see much on the 5. Probably so the way I see this is basically like probably wants to form like an actual smart money reversal instead of like sharp return. Meaning, so there is the rejection block here, right? Could be the POI, whereas ES is because it's stronger rather. Could be like run the turtle soup to highs here and relatively equal highs, and send it lower. Let's see what happened afterwards, and I'll just journal that also. So when I take a loss like that, what I do is stop loss hit. The duration was, what is the duration? 6 minutes. You don't see anything? It says stream is running though. Stop hit, 6 minutes. Wait, you don't see the FX replay? Okay, that's how it's supposed to be, no? Oh yeah, so hold on, you don't see the journal? Oh my god, hold on, because I've been writing in the journal. Hold on. Yeah, it's like that actually. Let me just do it again. How about now? You can see it now? Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I annotate stop loss hit. The duration of the trade is or was 6 minutes, right? And also I'll say, oh, I need to get better with this. 6 minutes and 1 minute bullish SMT. divergence before the fill. Let's see. Damn, this is running. Fabio, what do you think? This is running. Oh, I'm gonna go on the 4 hour right now. Look at on the 4 hour to see what that candle is doing. There's an hourly fair value gap here as well. I mean, this feels, forced right now, but obviously, like, in real life, if this was the execution and if I took a stop loss twice, back after, like, one after another, I would obviously not be seeking any positions after that. But for the sake of the journal, obviously, I'll be doing that. Let's see, hold on, I'm going to clean this a little bit. I'm going to go on the 1 minute and see how it's going on. Okay, so there's SMT at the highs again. SMT at the highs again within the 1 minute fair value gap after the hourly tagged. There's a new fair value gap. That might be a point of interest here. I can see this reversing honestly because this is essentially a pullback on the 4 hourly chart, right? So I'm not expecting this to make highs and run a lot, So I'll look at that fair value gap. I wish I could look for reactions and stuff in Forex replay. Alright, let me do 5 minute. It's interesting. Like the order flow is bearish on the 1 right now. But like it's also the hourly. It's also fairly bullish. S&T at the highs again. Let's see. If I short this, where would I put my stop loss there though? Okay, I'm gonna let this go because there's S&T at the lows here on the higher time frame. If it respects that and breaks lower just like that, I look for a late entry like that one. So here, that fair value gap, I would look for that. Stop loss is at the fair value gap. I'm going to try to reshort here. TP short-term south side. Another TP here. It's going to be a market fill though. I've already missed the move. So Fabio, for journaling, I have to do it before I put my stop loss. Okay. So 0.5 risk again. Initial balance, current balance. Save journal. Add the screenshot. So here's what I do. Entry in the form of FVG. Checklist. Oh. Okay. H1 S&T divergence. Actually not H1. H1 fair value gap. Turtle soup. Along with. Damn, I can't write. Along with S&T divergence. Also, I'll do H4 market maker style model to keep that in mind. Now let's save this for now. Oh, hold on. Actually, edit this. I'll do in the form of fair value gap at 11:49. I always annotate the times. Okay. Let's run it. Damn, this is nasty. Third hit, Fabio. So it starts consolidating here, actually. I'm obviously gonna let this go. Third hit. It stopped me again. Yes, sir. Just gonna watch it for. Hold on. Let's make it faster. This is where I usually skip to the next day. By the way, after the second loss. Let's do it this way. Next silver bullet session to see what happened in the afternoon session. So ES ran these highs. Nasdaq failed. Oh, this is very interesting. This yellow line is the smart money reversal EQ, like that range, um, mid level. We're already 2% drawdown. That's nasty. But guess what, guys? Yeah, here, this one. Hmm. Here, rather. Yeah, I saw that, but the thing is, like, the reason I was looking for the short setup was because, because of the 4 hourly chart, because I wanted to see that distribution, which didn't happen, it's okay. But yeah, I noticed that as well. This candle at 10 o'clock on the hourly chart, once it closes like that, there's a structural shift because the order block has failed. So really, I shouldn't have taken the third trade because of that. Yes, this one. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's also the order block. That's what it tested technically. Here, this one tested that will be rallied, and it's actually no, that's no, yeah, that's true. That's true. The reason I was looking at the 4 hourly is because the model is like it looks clean on this time frame. Obviously, I'm not trading specifically its PD areas because it's the 4 hourly chart at the end of the day. And if you don't go on the lower time frame, like you mentioned, you'll be off with narrative, like here, for example. Yeah. No, yeah. Today was for the long you got. That was clean. I wish I did not get wicked out on that one because it was quite obvious. But the only interesting thing I've noticed today was it actually never completed the buy side objective. So it left it open for probably tomorrow or something. It literally consolidated, yeah. And it actually rated the sell side quite a lot. Faked out. I would say morning was good, but afternoon was like lunch was good, but afternoon session was not good, I would say, because it actually bounced from the weekly order block. So that was the low. of lunch hour sell side, and that was clean. But after that, it kind of like started chopping right below NWOG. So that was actually dangerous. If anyone traded, that afternoon session, it was so dangerous because like you can literally see the hourly chart, or even 15 minutes. It's just like chopping and making wicks. So until you get that breakout, it's pointless to try anything, you know? Especially like since we are range bound on the daily. So this is the next day, Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Let's see what's going on here. So there's SMT at the lows, SMT at the highs. So this is basically like seek and destroy again. At the lows there. There's the order block here, which could get tested as well. Maybe sweep. And there's a displacement here. Damn, this yellow color is insane. Let's make it like that. Okay. So I'll probably wait for 10 o'clock again here to see if I can grab anything or to see if I can build a narrative around the price action. So let's go down to one. That's what I usually do during live sessions. There's an SMT at the lows. Let's annotate that on the 1 minute. I haven't done these backtest sessions for a long time. Okay, hold on. Why does it show? Oh, hold on, guys. New York, New York, New York. So this is 9:30 open. Fair value on the 5 is being respected. I like to see that. And SMT divergence is present at the moment at the highs. This one is violated. I'm definitely looking for short setups here. But before that, let me take a look at the daily real quick. I want to see how yesterday closed. Okay. Let's go back to one. Again, if you guys know anything, if you guys see something, just please let me know. Fair value gap here, IFED maybe. IFED fair value up right there. Let me run this a little more. This is 9:30 right now. Okay. There's a rally, 9:48. Alright, this is way too much. So the moment I see this kind of price action, so what happens is breaks lower, right, at 9:30, then rallies, right? After the initial rally, if I see the OB, this is the order block, is being respected, right, and you get another expansion, then you can ditch all the sell side ideas for the rest of the day. So going into silver bullet, I would be more leaning towards the buy side because of that. Maybe like I would look for the range of this dealing range, or maybe if it expands more, I'll look at that and try to grab long positions and maybe go on the higher time frame to see, if there's something, liquidity that needs to be purged or something like that. Maybe this one here, because it seems like also like 15 minute buy model as well, which, oh, let me clean this. Yeah, this is the high. This could be the second stage right now. That's what I'm seeing. M15 buy side. Hold on. M15 market maker buy model, buy side liquidity. And clean the chart a little bit. Here's the dealing range. He just broke out from there. So that's what I'm looking for right now. Let's see, I'm waiting for 10 o'clock, which is right here. This is 10 o'clock. Now, this price action is Whenever I see this, I literally wait for the dealing range. Maybe like from here, this fair value gap would be my POI because, or maybe like 1 minute SMT divergence if it happens could be my POI as well because of the fact that it violated the fair value gap on the 1 minute, right? It will tend to retrace deeper. Okay, that's how I personally read that. Let's see. There's no SMT divergence. It wicked into there. I'm waiting for a reaction. Okay, that's the reaction I want to see. Yes, yes. Oh, you mean here? Yeah. Here? Exactly, exactly. So here, that's why I said like this looks like the second stage right now because smart money reversal is here, right? So it had a breakout, took out the first stage here, internal range liquidity there, then pulled back, right? This becomes actually the first stage. Rallied, internal range is gone, then it started consolidating, right? Because it was Asia session. In that leg, so here, from this low to this high, this is essentially the first leg, the first stage. There's the order block here, right there, right? As long as it stays above it, it's primed to, it's going to be drawn into the buy side. And yes, this one. Yes. So you're talking about this one right here, correct? Hmm. Yeah. Yes. I don't see that as a structural shift though, personally, technically, because what happens is this is a fake out, and that's the dangerous part. Like in my opinion, it's the most confusing and most underlooked aspect of the market, because the shift happens on the order blocks. The order block is here. This is the last manipulation, right? Until it takes that low, it is in a bullish order flow, technically speaking, unless you have a confluence. So that's the retracement. Yes, that fake out is the retracement. You mean the run higher is could be the retracement? Personally, I don't think so, because either ES. Hold on, I'll put it this way. Let me zoom out a little bit on ES. So this is the smart money reversal, right? And this is the original consolidation, and this is the another internal, like maybe the biggest internal range, right? So for me, the way I see things is unless one or the other completes it, it is not going to reverse or it is not going to start consolidating because the way I see it is second stage reaccumulation. It should be the most energetic move. And that's where it comes important, like understanding the different stages, because if you know that you're in second stage of buy model, when you see a price action like this on the 1 minute, you're not going to be thinking like market structure shift here, right? Because again, it has to be an order block, and this one is not an order block. It's just like you can see it this way too. Let me go on the 5. Look at this. That price action on the 1 minute usually happens when there's a very value gap on the 5 minute. So you see that? So it's actually testing that and rallying. Also, at the same time, it's sweeping that liquidity. You know what I'll tell you, Nazmi? I'll say when you see this kind of price action on the 1 minute, okay, from now on, when you're doing back testing or even doing live session, go on the five real quick and see if there's a fair value gap or not. And you'll see more often than not, it's actually that fake shift is actually a retest of the fair value gap, like rebalance or whatever. Uh huh. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. So this is what I'm gonna do. So it's 10:04 right now. I'm gonna wait for one fair value gap on the most current leg to go long. Before that, I'm just gonna wait. So here's the fair value gap slash BPR. Doesn't have to retest that level, but you know, if it does, that's my long. And I'll put the stop loss below the most current, the local low here. So that's 26 handles though. What's that? Oh, let's take a look at it. There's no SMT. Oh, you mean there should be an SMT right divergence right there? Not necessarily because the manipulation already happened here. You know, this is the leg itself, so you don't have to get an SMT divergence. However, here's the thing: if you see a sharp return like this, right, then if this price action was to stay, you know, below this range, okay, without breaking out, then in that accumulation here, where's my brush tool? Hold on, let me find that brush tool here. Yeah, come on. So if it was to accumulate here before the breakout, then in that accumulation you would have expected an SMT divergence in the fair value gap. But it already broke out, meaning the manipulation was done. You know, that's what it indicates. And I think you'll see this example quite a lot. I think a couple weeks ago you had a long, just like that. I'm not sure which day exactly, but I mean this setup is not the cleanest setup, obviously, because you know it shouldn't have come down here, but because there's a 5 minute fair value gap, it could, and there's also breaker block here as well. So you know, it does happen quite a lot. So what happens is like you see this quite a lot in the morning session. So it consolidates a little bit, rallies, right, pulls back, rallies one more time, and then deep pullback into maybe like this range high, and keep trending the whole day afterwards. So that pullback here is actually retesting the equilibrium of maybe the discount. So here, this range EQ or discount. And usually, what confuses us the most is there comes the bias, there comes the draw on liquidity. This we tend to think that it's breaker block or market structure shift or some sort, and there comes the trouble. And there, because of that, you gotta understand the draw on liquidity. If you don't have that in mind, nothing means anything. Fair, like to be honest with you, if you don't know the draw on liquidity. So this kind of price action though is pretty, first of all, pretty ugly, and secondly, it happens quite often. especially on trending days. It fakes out a couple times and then rallies. I used to be a victim of that quite a lot. I used to be like, oh, this is the shift, or like I used to say like change of character or whatever, and I used to short the fair value gap, and I would get wrecked. Then I understand that it's just a fucking pullback, or it happens on the 5 minute. We overlook at 5 minute. But yeah, so this is the 1%, not 1%. I'll keep it lower. Limit. I'm gonna do buy actually. Market. Save journal. So here's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, market it again. Whatever. No, it's okay. It's okay. Here, entry. 1 minute fair value gap. 1 minute servable fair value gap. 9:30 bullish S&T divergence. 9:30 formed order block. Let me put it this way: bullish order block. And also there is 15-minute market maker bottom model. Anticipation. The anticipation is second stage reaccumulation. Also, entry 1 minute silver fair value gap at 10 o'clock, 10:05. Alright, let's run it. Before running that, though, I'm going to annotate these highs because that's where I'll break even my trade. So this is the internal range liquidity. I really believe that the order block will fail, though, honestly. The only thing I don't like about this trade is my stop loss. It's not a safe stop. But I'm just respecting the risk here, you know. Because if this was a live trade, my stop loss would be here, not even there. So, but the beautiful thing about Forex Replay is essentially you can adjust your size, right? Oh my god, this stopped again, man. Now it's rallying. So here, 1 second. I'm gonna halt. Let me pause this. Let's look at where it retraced. So it retraced into deep into equilibrium. So if you meant Nasmi, for example, buying premium, if you mean, you know, premium off the short-term dealing range or intermediate-term dealing range, which dealing range you're talking about is also important. This one, right? Okay, fair. Okay. Now there's a, you know, typical smart money reversal here as well. Take a look at it. If it trades down into that level, I'll relong this. Here, I would relong this. 39 points is too much. Yeah, the risk is high, so I'm gonna just trim the stop loss, obviously, like 20 points or something here. But before that, let me try to see if there's an S&T divergence or something. Because if this is really wants to if this really wants to complete the 15-minute buy model, it is not going to violate the equilibrium of this range here. So, and there's this tick price action. The only thing I would say is like the order block was not tested, but the S&T divergence should be the safe low. Let me zoom in. There's a rejection block there though. What time is that? 10:30. Okay, let's send it. I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm not gonna long that first. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait for one more candle, and then I'll long the order block here. So I'll have a better stop loss. Hold on. I need to put this first. Okay. This one, the mean threshold of that one should not get violated. This is still a large stop loss though. I don't like it. Still a large stop loss. I'm gonna de-risk this one. Limit order. Save journal. Oh, oh, come on. Save journal. Screenshot this. Alright. See if we can get a fill. Yeah, got the fill. Oh, this is too slow. I need to get used to this FX replay again. Got the hit again. Come on, man. See, so if it retraced literally all the way down to range or be mean threshold. That's permissible, but you know, it's what it is. Did it have to? I don't think so. So now it failed. All the buy side ideas are gone for me. Intraday. Yeah, the thing is like, so here, this SMT, you need to wait for a new order flow. Once this order block mean threshold is failed, you gotta wait for a lower time frame confirmation. And if it did not create this SMT divergence, we wouldn't have seen this rally here. So that's why I said like, it's, you know, doesn't look that good for me after violating that. But you know, now we have a structural shift with SMT divergence. Obviously, it could pump, but I'm not going to trade this anymore. Just gonna run this till 12 o'clock. Then I'm gonna skip to afternoon session. Actually, the following day. What happened? Server. Something's going on with FX replay right now. Alright, so this is 12 o'clock. I'm going to go to next silver bullet session. So it broke down after that. 2 o'clock, next silver bullet session. And next session should be 9 o'clock. Okay. Where can we see the economic calendars also? I want Okay, so that price action was here Wednesday. That was, what is it? Oh, that was FOMC. Huh. Oh no, that's not FOMC. Oh, oh, there was no news. Okay, now we are on Thursday. There's no news as well. Okay, cool. Good to know. We are in 3% drawdown right now, which is ugly, but you know, it's definitely, we can come back from it. Let me reassess though. I want to look at the price again to see what's going on in the higher time frame. Let's see on the 4-hourly first. All right. Nothing much on the 4-hourly besides an order block. So there's a OB here, was rejected. On the hourly, it formed a BPR. There's no bullish SMT. There's bearish SMT here. Okay. The way I see that is, again, one hour smart money reversal. Short-term sell side here. I'll be still looking for re-shorts. This looks like trap shorts as well on the 15-minute. Now let's establish a POI. Going to 9:30. I was gonna deliver at 9:30 probably without a Judas swing. Oh no, there is a Judas. This is 10 o'clock. Okay, this is way too fast. Damn, I need to get better with FX replay. This is way too fast. I forget to adjust. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that. That's good. So let me try. No harm. Control space. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. So 1 minute SMT. Yeah, I'll definitely use that. So I don't miss my entries. I used to remember I used to miss my entries a lot because it was too fast. So here the order flow is changing. I see it. This is like trapped positions here. SMT diverges at the highs. Short-term sell side. And a fair value gap right there. I'll look for a short there and use. Hold on. Let me check. There's the order block here. I'll use the high of this one, which is 20 points. And then go on the 15 minute. I'll target the short-term sell side or internal range of liquidity, and then look at the short-term sell side. Because essentially that's the original consolidation on the 15 minute. So here, place order, limit, save it. Oh no. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is here, this is what I'm gonna look at. Because I essentially want a pyramid as well if I could. So let me do control space. There's another fair value gap right now. I want to see if it reacts to that one. I'm gonna move this down to lower fair value gap along with the stop loss. Got filled there. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? That's so hilarious. Let's see, I'm going more. The rallying again. Hold on. Why is it rallying? Oh, 5 minute. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So here, this range, it's going for this one, or both of them, and the CE of it because it's essentially the 5 minute IFED. That's what we missed. But the thing is like the reason. Oh. Let's see. I mean, I could see that, but the problem is this is technically a trap position, so it shouldn't have violated its high. That's the main problem. So because it did that, I personally, if this was a live session, I would let it go. Like at least my short idea, I would let that go. But there's also like here's what I see as well. 5 minute. Hold on, I'm going to 15. There's three drives here, so it could just like trade there. Also like, oh, I need more confluence though. It could be good though. I can see I see your perspective. But personally, for re-entry after a loss, I would need more confidence. Hold on. Here, it's violated. This is this is what I would personally do if this was a live session and if I took a loss in the first place. I would wait for that retest of the OB, look for a rejection, price trade below, retest of the BPR. That retest of the BPR, that's what I would um, personally short. Because here, when I'm looking at ES, it's coming from a thick price action, right? So this is a high resistance area. Because of that, it could actually run the highs one more time and then trade lower, right? So I need to take that into consideration before really shorting. The fella, TJ, you're funny, man. The fella that picked this month. Yes, 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 yes. I'm aware. There's oh, so there's SMT at the highs. I'm looking at the lows. Maybe there's also a bullish one here. Let me see 1 second. I'm not quite sure. It's kind of equal lows. Yeah, kind of equal lows. No, yeah, me neither. I mean, with confluence, yes, I would, but without confluence, no, I would not touch it. So that's a good rejection. If it could break lower, I'll take it like that. So it's technically rejecting the CE, the mean threshold of the OB. So let's see if it gives me a fair value gap too long, too short rather. Breakaway gap. This is testing the fair value gap right there. Hold on, let me go on the 5. See if we're missing anything. Like this one, I would short it as well because 3 drives, 1 minute broke. Here, there's SMT divergence though. That's the only thing I don't like. 10:45. See the next candle. Going lower. So here's the OB. Breakaway gap there. Another fair value gap. I'm going to 5 minute. So this time I could see like I could see sweep of the 1 minutes because it already expanded lower, right? Now it should like sweep an internal range liquidity. So this looks kind of good though. Oh, let me check the. Let me check the 12. There's SMT though. I'm gonna let this go. The overflow is bearish, but the problem is this could retrace more than my stop loss. That's the problem. Because the 5 minute, there's a fair value. It could technically trade into that level. And I'm taking that into consideration right now. Because my stop loss will be, I mean, the way I'm seeing this price action on the 1 minute is essentially I'm considering the wicks did the damage. Now it needs to go lower. That's what I'm thinking. So if I was to live trade this is what I would do. That would be my stop loss. I would expect this to just distribute lower from here. Is it? Oh, that looks actually good. Oh, this actually looks good. Great point. So here, stop loss would be above here. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna keep it 12 points, just like just like I do. So let me try to find So that would be my first TP, and I would try to hold runners into short-term sell side. Actually, that's not a short-term sell side anymore, but let's see. Yeah, yeah, this one will be first TP. Here, this one, this one. Yeah, you can do that for sure. Why not? As long as you pay yourself, there's nothing wrong with that, man. 30 points. Yeah, yeah. I mean, for the sake of the the back test though, I usually keep it running to see then because it allows me to, you know, observe and take notes to see like how it reacted from there, maybe rallied or violated order block. So I note those things, you know. So here let's put a market order, market sell, save journal, 0.5% risk, entry in the form of a fair value gap, time 158. Oh yeah, this it literally tells the story. I love it so much. Entry in the form of a silver bullet fair value. This is in fact a silver bullet. Um, there is. Let me see. Actually, let's do it this way. Premium FVG. Let's see what else. What else? What else? What else? All right. For now, I think that's it. Let's run it. I don't see. So you see, this could be your whatever, what is it called, like TP. In fact, you can even collapse the whole trade, man. Because like 30 points, right? You even if you take one contract, it's $600, man. Like who makes $600 a day? You know, that's my mentality though. So personally, right, right, I feel you, I feel you. But sometimes when it's range bound, bigger trades usually never pan out. And if you're bad with position management, you get hit pretty bad. Yeah, yeah. That's a great way to do it, in my opinion. Like, personally, I would put my stop loss at break even if this was a live trade as well. I mean, for the sake of the journal, though, backtesting, I'm not going to do that, but normally I would. Because essentially, here's the thing: this becomes an order block now, and it shouldn't get violated. Because of that, your stop loss at break even should be safe. That's my, you know, that's my mentality. So let's see what happens afterwards. So it violated this, retested the OB, bounced from there. I think this still has. I mean, also there's an SMT divergence as well at the lows. So ES took it, Nasdaq did not. So I'm gonna let it go though. No, yeah, me. I wouldn't collapse, but I would probably put my stop at BE if this was live, because the odds are against you right now. One candle outside this, it's gone. Oh, hold on, didn't mean to delete that. So now, you know, this is where I would break even and go. Let's see what happened after. It would have got stopped out either way. This is probably testing the 5 minute fair value gap here. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I think it's gonna run. Yeah, yeah. I feel you. So it retested that high. Um,
from yeah, yeah. The range from 1144, yeah, this one. And this is yeah. Like personally, like if it's respected, I take that kind of trade personally. Especially when there are like equal lows like are under the market right now. Yeah, took equal lows here and yeah. Check. Yeah. Uh, Pum, 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 pum. Whoa. The selling model. Yeah, that's why it's a good month, I think, to backtest. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. It's gonna be one-sided probably. Let's see. I'm gonna just go on the 9:30. Oh, let me go to 9:30. Okay, 9:30 it is. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, here it tells you news. Okay, high impact news at 10 o'clock. Okay, cool, cool. Good to know. I didn't know that. So the thing I would do here is, hold on one second. The thing I would look for is, I would look for the price action before the dump and see if there was an SMT divergence, because if there is an SMT divergence there, it is not going to get violated. So here we have, I think, no, hold on. Oh, you're on the 1 minute? Oh, 5 minute. I think we have it on the five as well. Wait, hold on. Let me go on the one. So you said 8:30, 8:45, you said? Oh, there. Hold on. Let's see. Is that so? Lower high. Oh yeah. Okay. That's good. So this is 9:30. Yeah, it's interesting. I was thinking though. Hold on. Let's. I was thinking the fair value app getting being tested, but let's see. There's a 5 minute OB there. Let's see. This is 9:32. Okay. Here, this is what I would short personally. I mean, live trade, no, but paper trade, I would take this. Before that, though, take a look at the dealing range here. Okay. Break the low, 34. Go one candle more, one more, one more. Let's see, tough decision. Order block there. S&T divergence should not get violated. Okay, let's take this. Let's take this long. Oh my god, this is a big candle though. Yeah, order block. I mean, I don't know if it would get tested though. That's the thing. So I might miss the move for that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, live sessions, yeah, for sure. But the journal, the back testing though, is it really necessary? Because at the end of the day, you're trying to understand whether that's the smart thing to do or not, right? So if you fail in the back testing, you're not going to be doing stupid shit during live sessions, right? That's the idea. Yes. Hmm. So, oh yeah, yeah. That's smart. That's smart. Entry. No, yeah, I agree. I agree. The thing is, what I'm going to do here for the sake of the backtesting session. So there's this BPR, right? And the fair value at the BISI, the CE of that BISI, along with the 25% of it. So I'm going to put my stop loss at the upper portion of that fair value gap. And the anticipation is this should not violate the BPR, basically, here. So the stop loss would be 17 points, which is, permissible. Not the best, but BPR got violated. Hold on, let me put this back. So I want to see the CE as well. Background, extension. Oh my god, I need to fix all these. No trend line. Oh, okay, that looks good. Okay, let's see what happens here. Got stopped there. The OB mean threshold maybe. Go rejected. Are there any? There's S&T divergence also on the lower time frame though. Now, yeah, it's selling off after that. You see, I mean, the thing is, oh, I missed the silver bullet. The thing is, like, you gotta be timely entering your positions, otherwise, like, it's not easy to get good trades with good risk management, right? You might be right, but you might get stuck. Like today, for example, literally happened to me, right? Like I executed, had the game plan in mind and everything, but apparently I was wrong with the timing of it, and because of that, within my risk parameters, I got stopped out, right? Um, which is the hardest part, in my opinion, of trading, day trading rather. So here, what I would personally do is I would wait for the upper fair value gap for shorts, but it's probably gonna rally immediately. No, there's no. Really? Oh, maybe you're looking at US 500 or something. Interesting. Yeah, I don't have it. let's see. Here's what I'll do. I'll put my position unless there's an SMT. Okay, there's no SMT divergence. 25. That's the problem. Like these candles are large, but okay. Maybe CE of that. There is no SMT, I believe. Oh, hi. Hold on. There's an SMT divergence. This is where I abort mission personally, because that means it's probably gonna retrace all the way down to the 5 minute or 15 minute fair value gaps, or even reverse. I don't think it's gonna reverse, but like for example, I can see this rallying all the way up here, and then keep going lower for the afternoon session, because essentially that's the dealing range also, like short-term dealing range EQ. Let's see what happens there. Couldn't even reach. SMT. You know what? Like, I'm actually glad that you chose this month, Nazmi, because it's literally like very similar to today's price action on the higher time frame. Although it broke out the range in 2022. See, you see, like this is the thing I'm actually preaching for, and I'm saying this a lot. Like, there's this range right now on the Nasdaq daily, right? Unless we get a breakout like this, we're not going to be moving anywhere. Yes. Yeah, that's smart, dude. That's smart. Otherwise, you'll be burning your accounts. Yeah. Yep. Here's what I'm gonna do in this price action. I'm gonna go against the order flow. I'm gonna long this, considering this is a buy model. I mean, normally I wouldn't do this, by the way, in live session. But I see the SMT divergence, double SMT divergence. It probably wants to rally into this buy side, short-term buy side. Let's place an order. Ooh, 11:21. Yes. I'm gonna obviously, like, this is just for observation. Counter trend trade. Okay. So I'll be like entry criteria area double SMT. I mean, that's not a double SMT, but this is basically like higher time frame SMT along with 1 minute SMT. That's how I read that. Um, um, I'll do. Oh, there's a breaker block, order block, fair value gap, entry, form of entry. Stop loss 20 points. Target is 51. I think these points are wrong, by the way, on FX replay futures. I think it shows much more. Like the points on Nasdaq is wrong because this. I think this shows much more volatile than it actually was, in my opinion. I don't know because this is like 11:58. You said. Mine is 18. Yeah, it's quite interesting. I should contact FX Replay. It got filled and getting stopped out. Okay. What did I miss? SMT at high, no, SMT at the highs, SMT at lows, maybe 5 minute fair value I got retested. This is like what you shouldn't do, by the way. Counter trend, never a good idea. Let's go on the day. 11:26. Okay, I'm gonna jump on to 2 o'clock actually. So it ended up rallying actually, but like too choppy. Probably formed a, you know, consolidation of 5 or something. Here at the lows, yeah. Here's the S&T divergence. This is 2 o'clock. Now I could actually look for a reshort. So OB there could be reused. When you start your backtesting session, how long do you usually go in one sitting? Sounds me. Like for example, you decide to backtest a session, let's say tomorrow, for example, right? How long do you usually go? Like in one sitting, do you do it like maybe like an hour, or do you just go bi-weekly, or what do you do? Oh, okay, that's fair. No, that's for sure. I agree. Yeah, that's true. I remember I used to do it like 2 weeks, and then I would stop for the day when I was backtesting a lot. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, at that point, it doesn't even matter if you just keep backtesting or not. Like, but for me personally, like what I normally do is like I try to take one trade a session, and then I literally move right away. If I take a loss or a win, I just move. Hmm. 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 Okay, that's true. It just becomes exhausting though. Just like a live session. When you watch price like the whole day, it becomes very very draining. This is kind of curling up. It's just chopping around at EQ. Let's move on to the next session. Another overnight price action. Interesting. So it's definitely going for that low. The thing is, it doesn't give entry for within the New York section, I think. Oh, actually, there was. Okay. So it's 7 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Okay. Let's take a look at 10 o'clock. Oh, it delivered already. Yeah, this is what makes me go nuts all the time. Like seeing this and not being able to trade it is what makes me so mad usually. But when it comes to that, like you gotta be able to control yourself, right? Because otherwise you'll end up trading emotionally or revenge trading and burning your account, unfortunately. This has more downside though. I can see that. Definitely has more downside targets. Oh, Wednesday. Okay. SMT at the lows. Probably gonna retrace a little bit for the second stage. Like personally, if I want to trade this, take a counter trend trade or something, I would wait for at least one fair value gap shift, and then I would take that afterwards. And it's gonna take time, obviously, though. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, 10 o'clock. Here's a fair value gap with order block. I would consider that. SMT at the highs. Also looks promising. It's not giving good entries though, unfortunately. Oh, okay, chimp. Yeah, here. I was looking for a short here, but I couldn't get a good short here. I mean, in this price action, what actually I've noticed is like traps, rallies, creates a short-term SMT divergence, and that SMT divergence usually sends it. When it comes to executing in this price action, what usually happens is the order block usually is the short or long, like the execution. because it never retests the fair value gaps. It's quite like quite a pattern. Now it seems like it's curling up though. I can see in my short-term buy model here above these highs. And for me, like personally, what I would do is I would look for a CE here or lower. Yeah, order block and breaker block as well. Let's see. The problem is ES completed the buy model. That's the main problem. And so that being said, Nasdaq doesn't have to actually go there. Let's see. Boom. Actually, it did. Nice. So there's the breaker here. High, low, high, high. Rally. I would consider that as the first stage, honestly. Now it should be the second stage here. There's an order block. Should act as an order block rather. Hold on. Actually, yeah. What I'm looking for is like, can it form a second stage here or not for the buy model on the 1 minute? Like short-term pump. It doesn't look like it will though. Yeah. Now here on the 15 minutes, it's definitely short-term style side because it's IFED fair value gap there. Um, fair value gap below it. The thing I see here is I can see this price running below the up close candles and forming an order block. So, for example, if this was to be a 1 minute time frame, this is what I would have done. Take price action above it, that's the stop loss, and then target the lows.
Mm, yeah, but the problem is like we don't have like original consolidation target, so and we dropped a lot, and we took original consolidation for our this 1 minute original consolidation in the left. Is it one or not? Because for me, like what I see is it is one. The no upside, no upside. No, the 930. Yeah, this one. Because it looks very clean for me. Mm. Mhm. Mm, this is clean. Mm, yeah, that seems really good. Like this. And yeah, this was a stop loss too tight. Yeah. Yeah, it's really good trade. Could be like a 10-hour trade. Mm, mm. Bro, I had a friend that is trading right now an evaluation, and he was like telling me that his risk management was like this, and I was wondering what is your thought about this. It takes 1% risk, 3% drawdown, but every time like he lose the trade, he go half, and once he make back the losses, 1%. You so initial risk 1% loss. It goes 0.5%. You take a loss. It goes 0.25%. Once you make back the loss, again 1%. Yeah, but what I was saying to him is like have like much room like in futures prop firm you have only 3% risk. So drawdown. When you take your loss with 1% and you don't have room, let's say you are not in profit, you just began, and the first trade you take a loss, and second trade you take another loss. For example, you took two trades on a day, you are like 1.5% down a day.
Think, yeah, yeah, yeah. I I think for prop firms, the best thing to do would be building a buffer initially and then increasing the risk. So, for example, if you're trading 100K account, just build a buffer. For example, like make I don't know like $2,000, maybe $3,000, right? With half risk, $500 risk, and then once you get that threshold, then increase it. I think that's the smartest way to do. Smartest thing to do. Not the other way. Usually people do the other way around. No, yeah. I mean, people. Yeah, that's the problem. And also, people do that because they essentially see the evaluation accounts as one trade. So they go 15 contracts or 10 contracts with one trade, and that's gambling. They literally like I know a couple people like that, but like that's not the smart way to do, because in my opinion, the smartest way to do is 0.5% risk, build, at least like 2 to 3% buffer in the account, and then increase the risk. Then if you hit a loss with that buffer, it's not going to hurt you as much. Okay. Yeah. So he's hedging. That's illegal though. If he gets caught, he'll be blacklisted. I mean, if he tries to get a 10K like payout, they'll care. They'll be looking at it. The risk team, because that's essentially like not allowed in prop firms. Because like literally like you can wait for Wednesday this week, get two accounts from I don't know like top step my final features or whatever, open a short and open a long before CPI with no stop loss. and you'll pass one. Yeah, yeah, I know. But it comes with its own problems. Like you can't get a payout as much as you want, for example. You have to, they cap you with profits, just like ETF. You can only take out 2K or whatever. Yeah, yeah. That's literally trying to fail you, bro. I don't like active. And also, yeah, Kilo Whale says activation fees are also very, very high. I agree. Be disciplined. That's true. I mean, the most important thing is preserving capital, bro. Like, that's the thing. Preserve capital as much as you can, wait for the good price action, and then show no mercy. But it's hard because we all want to make money at the end of the day, and um, we want to rush it, and we don't consider the fact that, you know, price not being clean or whatever. And it is not clean right now, and that's just what it is. Like literally yesterday, I was looking at gold comparing to Nasdaq, and I said like, I told Fabio like, bro, we should have fucking traded gold for the last couple weeks. We would have made money because it was clean one directional, whereas Nasdaq is literally barcoding. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's true though. I like that approach because like, I, hmm yeah. I agree, dude. Like, the thing is, we marry our assets as well, the assets we're trading. Like, for me, I can't trade anything besides Nasdaq because it feels too slow. Or we get scared or afraid of other assets because we don't know how they move. Sometimes they have different, quote unquote patterns and stuff. But having that diversification or like having that open-mindedness is golden for me. Like for example, I literally told this Fabio yesterday. Like I'll be looking at gold and silver more often, and to learn also backtest those assets to see how they move. Once I understand that and build a model like for those assets specifically, when Nasdaq is, for example, choppy or whatever, I can switch to that asset. Or whenever I can't trade New York session, for example, I can focus on gold Asia session. You know what I mean? So having that, diverse approach is, in my opinion, is very important. Like crude oil, for example, like certain, what was his name? Soft Cell. He's been killing crude oil. But for me, crude oil is way too. So I try to trade crude oil, and I was like, oh, hold on, I'll show you. I was trying to trade it like when it was the choppiest, literally the choppiest price action ever. And because of that, now I have PTSD, so to speak, here. This price action here, instead of focusing on this one, this leg here. That's what I should have done. So when it comes to like trading different assets, I think That's very, look at this gold and compare this to Nasdaq's weekly. Like if you were to be trading gold for the last, 2, 3 weeks or so, I'm sure most of us would have made more money comparing to Nasdaq, or lost less money. Would have lost less money. But yeah, the euro dollar, yeah, they quite well, but like the problem with 6B, hold on, 6B, shit. The problem with euro is, Jesus, I don't like its futures contracts. I don't think it's liquid enough for my liking. Like on the 1 minute, you'll see it better. Let's go to New York or something. Yes, yes, yes. Look at those gaps and stuff. Because if I open Euro USD chart, it's not gonna be as liquid. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. Like we need something moving. Like what's this? Like look at that. Like what is this? This is Nasdaq, 15 minute. Like what the fuck? Or like even hourly. What is this? How are you gonna trade this? Like it's untradeable in my opinion. This is a no-brainer. Like don't touch this price action. Period. Like the only thing I would say here, so I still have annotated here from today. Like the cleanest move was this. Came back down into weekly OB. I'll delete this. Sharp return, formed a breaker block. Also, there's an order block here. This is became the order block. And either or executions were the only trades today, or this fair value gap. And that's it. The whole day. That's it. And the move afterwards, even that was not clean at all. It just, chopped. But anyways, I mean, looking at the daily and the weekly, it tells a lot. Anyways, it says, "Don't touch me. Do not touch me." Let's see the crude oil. Look at that candle. Like, at least it's moving. Wait, let me check Nasdaq's daily. Yeah, it's inside. Gold, silver, euro, um, DXY. Anyways, yeah, I was thinking about. Hold on, I was. So here's what you can do. No, no, no. Here's what you can do. For example, you use the tool. Let's say you want to long. Here, yeah, here's what you can do, bro. So let's say you wanted to long this price action here, right? You want to long the buy side. You put this tool, right? Then look at the quantity here. This is 6 contracts. If you buy 6 contracts, that's 1% risk for $100,000 account. So to show it better, let's do it this way. So quantity 6. Let's buy 6 contracts. Buy. So I'll put my stop loss here. So that's $1,000 risk. And TP would be 3R almost. That's a good question. That is a very good. I need to ask that to Fabio. He would know better. I think I I can try. Hold on. 6E. So I can literally try 1.1. So how many should I try? Five? I think it will be allowed, honestly. Up to 10 contracts on the 100K account, in my opinion. Hold on. No, I will open and close right away, but like, I think because I remember we were trading with Fabio, which is for funsies, and I think we were allowed to take 10 accounts, 10 contracts, if I'm not mistaken. But like, I was looking at the gold chart yesterday, or today even. Like, look at this price action. This is the afternoon session. Comparing to Nasdaq, it is amazing. So, order block there, also discount array coming from there, right? Like, if you were to go on the down time frame, oh, let's do it this way. Order block, and this is the buy side, right? Which is not taking yet, but you can let's say target at the local high. Now go on the lower time frame. The pink one is open gap, right? So here, trap shorts, breakout, retest that low, which is M1. You can long that. If you did not long it, you can long the or be on the 15 minute, right? So this fair value gap here, for example. Now what you could do is, let's say there's reused order block or something. You long that. Now your stop loss, where would you put it, for example? I would personally put it somewhere here, below this low, or maybe lower. Let's say here, or even here. So with that, you'll have one contract. It'll be allowed one contract, and that's gonna be $1,000 risk to make this much, which is almost 2R. Like, you can put it here, I think, which is almost 2R. So if you were to buy two contracts, 1% risk to make 2K, and price action is, I mean, to be honest with you, like okay, on the 1 minute it doesn't look as good, but like when I go to 15 minute and compare this with fucking NQ, oh, what happened? NQ's 15 minute. There's a lot of difference. A lot of difference. Like, this is the biggest seek and destroy we've ever seen on Nasdaq so far. This one. This is the largest seek and destroy. 130 points. I don't know. I'm just like kind of frustrated and exhausted by this price action. That's why I'm looking for other assets at the moment until it breaks out eventually. But yeah. Oh man. My final feature. Oh yeah. So my final features. What I was doing was I was literally like trying to. So this is what I was doing. So here, for example, this is not the cleanest one, but let me find a clean one. I don't know if I can find it in this price action though. Here, for example, I was looking at the higher time frames, right? So if I can have smart money reversal with original consolidation or something, I would try to, in this case, I would try to short the 5 minute PDR, the 5 minute either order block or fair value gap during Asia session, and then let it go for New York. So what I would do is I would at like 8 o'clock or something. Here, let me find it. 8 p.m. here, for example. This is a flat price action though. That's the thing though. That's the problem with that model. It's not a good model at all, by any means. It allows you to catch big moves, but it doesn't have a high hit rate, which is why I had very low win rate on that account. So here, for example, if I had a higher time frame sell model idea, and if I was seeing this like curling down with a fair value gap, what I would do was I would short that OB um, here. I would short that OB, put the stop loss at the high right there, and no TP. I would just literally like either get stopped out or I was essentially trying to catch the whole New York move. So the idea with TP target was closing the position at New York close around like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock ish. But it didn't work out because market is not trending. It did not work out. It didn't work. So I also forgot to mention um, in that trade, what I would do was also here. Let's say it took out the lows here, right? Like with that candle. Like for example, this one. Once I see that, I would break even my trade. Like put my stop loss at break even. And usually I would get stopped out anyways before New York while I was sleeping. And that also hurt my account because that literally happened. So here what happened. Before I went to sleep, I put my stop loss at break even just like that, right? So, and I had a limit order somewhere. I don't remember where, but like it stopped me out. Then when I woke up, I was in drawdown because my limit order got filled. So I woke up to like I don't know, remember like yeah. It happened. So you can actually have it on futures as well. It's called bracket orders or OCO orders, but like Trading View integration doesn't have it. That's the problem. Like for example, if you were using NinjaTrader or something, you would have had it, or Tradeaway, which sucks. But yeah, yeah. I'm gonna close it up too, bro. Thanks for engaging with the session as well, bro. Yep, yep.